Good afternoon and welcome back to one of our favorite places to come out to, into Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay. One of really Allie's favorites and one of mine, and as you can see there's a lot of love bugs over here. But we came on over today to have a little bit of fun. I mean, ride some coasters, maybe ride Tigris again, even though we were looking at the wait times. Tigris is posting a 45-minute wait, so we may do a quick queue for that just so we don't have to wait super long for it. But overall, just have a little bit of fun. Also see if we can see anything with Gwazi. I don't expect to see much with Gwazi just because of the fact that it is still early on in its stages, and I don't think we'll see much going on until later this year. So head on in. I gotta stop by the bathroom, get away from these love bugs. Kind of a nice thing, maybe it's like us getting here a little bit later like we did. It's a little not quite as busy through here. Now, again, looking at some of the wait times, everyone may be actually in the park and stuff, but yeah, they're also doing some work on this one shop, so that's really good though. I like seeing stuff being done like that. Okay, cheetah, Sheikra. So we've really gone out of our way and started going to different ways. Instead of us going up and around by, what do you call it, up towards like Cheetah Hunt, Cobra's Curse, the Egypt area, we've actually started coming this way, mostly because we can see what's going on with Gwazi, since it is getting the Rocky Mountain construction treatment. But like I was saying earlier, I don't think we'll see very much with it just because it's still early on in its process. So more of what we'll see now is them deconstructing it in a timely manner, because they're going to try to keep as much of what was there and use it for the new ride. So still nothing much you can really see. They have gotten rid of all the coaster elements up here, but I do think they're going to try to keep that central segment as much as together as possible. And I would like to see this as a dual loading and unloading like side where you have two stations, but I don't see that happen. I see them using it more for the usage of one station but more queue area. So as you can see, kind of things we've seen before, but you can see Sheikra from here now. So yeah, a lot of it's taken down now, so looks pretty cool. So the other thing that's kind of going on is that there's not much going on because Hollow Screen will be coming, but the food and wine festival that they had going on here is no longer going on.
Summer Nights is good, Hollow Screen and Christmas Challenge.
Yeah, that's the thing Allie said we need to do is we need to come Summer Nights because they stay open so much later, and it gets darker. And you can actually ride some of the rides in the dark, so.
Hollow Screen is separate ticket a bit, but also very good.
Yeah. But I do think we get discounts on our tickets because of our season passes, or annual passes.
Oh, it's really well.
Definitely it's kind of nice being this part of the park because it's not very busy. What the heck? Did you hear that sound? It sounds like some sort of squawking of some sorts. Oh, is it from the flamingos? Because the flamingos are on the other side of the walkway over here. Okay. But, yeah.
We're gonna follow the squirrel up here.
Apparently. But yeah, so Gwazi's pretty much dismantled, but not demolished, because the way Rocky Mountain does their work is that they end up just taking what is there, and then they really reuse a lot of the same material if it can be used again. But I am excited because this is considered by a lot of people the most anticipated coaster of 2020, because it's supposed to be America's tallest but the world's fastest and steepest hybrid coaster. It's going to be called what's called a hyper hybrid coaster, because it's going to go over 200 plus feet. So and I'm really excited because I do like Rocky Mountain rides because they are done so well. There's always action packed. They're always going crazy. It's fantastic ride experience that just you can't get with any other kind of ride. So we kind of walked up into the Sesame Street area, so the Safari of Fun, and this is a really good look of Gwazi. Again, Busch Gardens hasn't released anything what it's going to look like, what the track layout's going to be, other than this, what it's gonna, it's gonna be the America's tallest, world's steepest, world's fastest, which means it's gonna have a really fast ride. It's gonna have brand new elements that has never been used before from RMC. I feel like they rethemed this area quite a lot since SeaWorld's Sesame Street opened. I feel like they made sure this one was more of like the Safari of Fun area.
It was before all this became a thing. It was like a dragon themed area. I remember that, but
yeah. But now it's Sesame Street, and this is all under the SeaWorld Parks name and stuff, so that's always kind of one of those really nice things to see. Now heading in towards the Stanlyville area. Now we went past Sesame Street. And it's really funny because I feel like between Tigris and Sheikra, they make probably the most amount of noise, so it really draws people over this side of the park. And as I made some comment quite a while ago, I was really excited for Tigris. I know there's a lot of models of it, like of this ride, but it's a really cool ride. And it really kind of draws people back over to this side of the park, because I always feel like this side of the park has been very lacking, because now you're pulling people over here to go ride that thing. But you're trying to get people to come back over this area, because with the fact that you have Gwazi coming in 2020, now no official time frame yet, but when you have Gwazi coming in 2020, you now are pulling people to this side of the park anyways, so kind of gives it also more rides to be done in this park. And just walking up to Tigris right now, and there it is right there running around the track. Honestly, it's such a fun little ride. I never expected it to be this fun. Wow. But then look at this thing. To really kind of amplify the like Tigris, like the new Tigris ride, they have a tiger sculpture, painting, so pretty cool. Plus, it is very popular because it is the newest ride, so it's super popular. I do appreciate, like, this is literally the station's right there. Like, you are super close to the entrance. So it is posting a 45-minute wait now, so I don't know what I think we'll go over to Sheikra, but I do think this will have the longest line because the end of the line's right there. So yeah, always kind of a very long wait for this just because it is brand new still. Because Tigris is posting a 45-minute wait, we are actually going to head over towards Sheikra, because we're pretty sure we saw Sheikra was only a 5-minute wait.
We can come to Tigris a little bit later.
Yeah, we can. We can always come back to Tigris a little later in the day, like Ali said. Also, we do know with the fact that it's brand new, it's going to probably hold a little bit longer of a line, which is no big deal, honestly. But something we haven't done in some time is Sheikra, so we may end up doing Sheikra instead while we're over here. Just because we haven't done it in quite a long time, because every time we try to come over, it's either broken down or it's got a really long wait. So I think we're going to go ahead and put stuff in the locker, get a locker for the day, and go from there. Because I do like the transfer lockers. They're only $6 here at Busch Gardens.
Whoa!
That was such a blast. I enjoy Sheikra a lot. That drop though still is really fun.
If you sit in the front row, it's better.
Yeah, Alex said you sit in the front row is much better. I really want to do Tigris, but it's still posting 45 minutes, so I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it today or not. But you know, the great thing is about being annual pass holders, we can come all year round. So when it's not super busy, or if we come on a rainy day, then it'll probably be a better day to come after that. So I mean, we'll try to check back later and see if we can do it. We'll keep an eye on the wait time, but right now I'm not gonna be able to do it. I'm just kind of walking through. We're gonna come through Jungala. I don't know if you want to, but you want to go check out Kumba? See what Kumba looks like?
Yeah, it's a 5-minute wait. That's what it says.
Oh, it's only a 5-minute wait. We can probably go over there and do that really quick, because 5-minute wait's usually easy.
Cobra, Tigris, cheetah, falcon, everything else is 5 minutes.
Which isn't bad, which means most everything, it just means the popular rides are busy today. Which is normal, so. Look at the tiger area. I don't see tigers though. Huh. So it looked like Congo River Rapids, a little family raft ride. It's very similar to Infinity Falls, that style. Is actually closed today for, as they call it, essential maintenance, which is just our annual maintenance, it looks like. Which is always a good thing, see things go down and get some work done on them. But like I said, we're gonna head over here and do Kumba. Because it looked like it only had, Alex said it only had a 5-minute wait, which usually that's the case for Kumba. I wonder if they're running more than one train. Lately they've been running like 2 trains, and that's really weird to see that. Well, it's not a good sign. Looks like, Alex, it looks like people are getting turned away from Kumba right now. Are they down? People are still in line. Oh no, people are getting in line. Must be only running 1 train today. Ooh, that is such a... That ride is rough now, but it is one of the classics.
Yeah, it's so rough.
But I mean, like, when you think of like B&M looping coasters, I always think of Kumba. Especially like this iconic corkscrew. Yeah. And then that giant loop that goes over the track. So this is such a fun ride. It's always going crazy. Well, something we didn't do last time we came. We didn't do the Scorpion last time, so I think we're actually going to do the Scorpion this time because it'll be a lot of fun. Plus, it's a fun little old classic ride. I mean, with all the new rides that we have coming in, your Sheikra, your Tigris. This is one of the original coasters like that came to Busch Gardens way back in the day. I do want to ride Tigris really bad again, but again, like I said, that 45-minute wait, just a little more than I'm willing to wait for it. Oof, Scorpion's an aggressive little ride. You wouldn't think with a little ride like that it'd be that aggressive. It's hard. But then you also have Falcons Fear right here, one of the craziest rides I've ever been on. It's an intimate drop tower where it faces you straight down. So I'm not gonna do it today. I don't really want to do it today, so won't do it today. But just kind of walking around. I think we're gonna head over towards like Cheetah Hunt, Cobra's Curse, stuff like that. See, maybe we can do stuff over there. So we decided on, I guess we'll wait for Tigris today, just because we really want to do it again. Because we want to ride it in the middle. Because when we, so I've ridden it in the middle. It's pretty weird. Ridden in the front. I can't speak today for some reason. But the guy last time said either ride, I think he said seat 4 or 5. I can't remember which one he had said, but it says 45 minutes, so we'll probably go wait for it. It's got a pretty cool view from all around it, so we'll go over and do it because they're not offering any sort of one-time quick queue for it. The only way you get a quick queue is you only get if you buy the unlimited one, which is like $40. Now, if we were staying all day, we would do that, and if it was summertime and all the lines were like 30 plus minutes, we do that. So, but might as well just go over there and wait for it because we really want to do it. So, be done around 3 o'clock then today. So, the one thing though about Tigris, and this is the thing Allie kind of has said, that it's a ride that she's never experienced before. That's why, like, if you saw that video, she did end up crying a little bit on it because she had never experienced anything like it. But also, she does better when we ride stuff in the middle. Now me, I like to ride it. I really want to ride it in the last row, but I won't subject Allie to that kind of thing yet. But also the one thing I do know is when new RMC Gwazi comes out, which there still hasn't been a name for it yet, and no official like saying what it's gonna be, Allie probably will not ride that ever because it's gonna be really intense, and she doesn't like rides like that are super intense. But with that being the case, that means I can probably come down and I can ride in the front row of that for sure, and then ride in the back row of it since Allie's not gonna want to ride it. So, but I'm just gonna head back this way because this actually was quicker than going. Because if we'd gone the other way, it would have been a much longer walk back to Tigris. So, just making our way over there, heading back towards the orange and black track of Tigris. All right, gonna put our stuff into a locker and go do Tigris. 45-minute wait, so that means we should be off by 2:45, 3 o'clock. So that back, wow, that is aggressive in the back. Because you're pretty much being pulled, and when you hit the first turn to go up to the very top, it is extremely whips you. So you probably heard I was yelling at Allie to breathe because I was concerned she wasn't breathing, and like not like in a bad way, but just she needs to breathe so she keeps herself calm. I think from now on, now that we've done it in the back, we've done it in the front, I think from now on we'll only ever do it in the middle. Because like someone said the middle on this ride is probably the best because of the fact that there's no benefit to the front or the back at all. So they did kind of overpost Tigris, which I'm appreciative of, because they said about 45 minutes. We got in line about 2:10, so that means we shouldn't even be on the ride yet. So the fact that it was a little under actually worked really well for us. So, but yeah, that was that is such a fun ride. I don't even know what to think about it half the time, to be honest. We keep finding ducks everywhere. There was a duck on the other side over there. The duck up by Sesame Street. There was a giant inflatable duck. Then there was a duck walking in front of it like it's its master or something. And then you can hear all the flamingos. They're making a lot of wow, they're flamingos on the move.
Blue-billed ducks, I think. Oh my god, how many flamingos are there?
There's so many flamingos.
Holy cow, a flamingo beach party.
Wow.
Flamingo beach party. Can I join? Or church party.
And one last look to go by. You can see pretty much no structure whatsoever built. Everything's been completely taken apart. I wonder if this will still be the entrance when it reopens. Hopefully, that'd be fantastic if it was. So, but yep, just heading on out. We're gonna call it a day from Busch Gardens. It's very hot today. Let's just put it that way. It's really hot today. So even though we haven't left Busch Gardens, I'm gonna go ahead and just do this now, so I don't forget about it. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day from Busch Gardens. I'm kind of busy, but not really. That makes sense. I think the rides weren't running at full speed, like their normal like heavy dispatch. Cheetah Hunt never went up today while we were here, so that really sucks because I like Cheetah Hunt. But we did get to ride Sheikra again, rode Scorpian, Kumba, and Tigris. So I'd say a really good day because we rode a lot of the rides today. So just really warm though, and got here a little later than we normally would have, but we kind of expected that today. We were kind of slow getting around. So, but with all that being said, we do head up from a very fun day here at Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay. We will see y'all next time.